you already know, was after I was definitely living in the Bronx at the time, and I met this dude named D Doubler. D Doubler was a homie that lived up the block from where I just moved at Bronx. So me and him get cool, and basically he told me, yo, he came to my house to hear my music. He was like, yo, you hard, yo. I was like, yeah, I wasn't really on, but he was like, you know, I was just like kind of like producing other dudes and stuff. I wasn't really putting out too much records at this time. And he was like, yo, you should come down to Harlem with me. I know Jim Jones and I know Cameron and them and I know Shice Bub. So I was like, what? I was like, all right, you know what I mean? I ain't think nothing of it, you know what I mean? I'm like, whatever, but me and him get cool. So he bring me down to Harlem. I meet Shice and I meet Uncasa later on. But I meet Shice first. And, we wasn't trying to get on no rap shit. It was really like, like I like smoking weed. We all like smoking weed. All right, let's, what I mean? Let's keep it G. I was just, on my street shit. So here go, like, they listen to my music. They like, yo, he hard. You know what I mean? Like, what we doing? Like, but Dipset doing their own thing. Chase was like, I want to start Purple City. Because he was tight with Jim Jones, but I didn't have that relationship he had with them. So we was like, all right, well, let's start something. If you got that relationship with them, whatever, I get it. I got my own relationships. Let's put it together. And we all basically formed the crew and started making music. You know what I mean? I wrote the verse for Purple City Bird Gang for Shice and did the beat. I didn't jump on that record. I was just like, I was like, let me just stay low and get this money. Because I wanted to build my money up. I ain't want to be out there. I wanted to build my bread up, then come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want to, like, just be like an artist. Like, I'm an artist and ain't had no financial backing. So I was like, let me just, get these dudes on real quick. Let them, let them shine. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'll get my deal after. That's when You Already Know came about. So after I got them straight, now here come Chuck Wilson, like, yo, I'm gonna give you your own deal. I was like, where you gonna give me my own deal? He's like, yeah, I'll give you a solo deal for an album. We'll make it, get it rocking. But it didn't happen till 1 year later after it was supposed to happen because money got tied up, whatever, and it set me back. So I was like super tight about it. But I still had the album ready.
Right.
So I had to wait 1 year. The album was 1 year late. You know what I'm saying? The album was it's supposed to have been a year out earlier than the actual release. You feel me?
Right. Right.
So he had went on Chuck Wilson had went on like a honeymoon for like he went on like he just got married, whatever. I ain't heard from him till 1 year later. He's like,
wow,
I got your money. I was like, just like that. I was like, bro, you lucky. He's like, baby grand lucky because I was about to go take the project elsewhere. So I was like, all right, man, I was doing all right at the time. So I was just like, all right, I gave him the album. And yeah, I just started Premiere. Right. He asked me to come by one day to the studio and do a track for Teflon, a remix. I went and did the remix. He's like, yo, I love it. Shit dope. I was like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? All good. And then he was like, anything you need, bro, give me a call. I get to the elevator, I call him. I'm like, yo, I need a beat for my album, bro.
Right.
And that was New York Rider music. Yeah. That original beat belonged to T.I. first.
For real?
Yeah, that was T.I.'s beat. But T.I. ain't do nothing with it. He gave that beat to T.I. a long time ago. And he was like, I don't know what happened. T.I. ain't give me no verses on it. I was like, well, I got you. Yeah, I took it home. I wrote that the same night and gave it back the next day. And he was like, yo, You send that the vocals, send me the vocals right now.
Right. Then on the album, you got the voicemail, to that joint. Yeah, that set it up perfect.
Yeah. I basically, didn't get permission for that. But I had to keep it authentic, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit actually happening. This ain't just me freestyling on this man beat.
You got a real beat from Prebo.
Yeah, I'm making this authentic. Yeah, I'm making this authentic. Like, yeah, it's your voice, bro. Like, boop, well, we about to drop a bomb on the world. So yeah, I need you to, the co-sign it, really. And he was like, yo, he was surprised how I did that.
Right.
He's like, you ain't getting permission from me from that. But goddamn, I got the fuck out of it.
Right.
And he's like, I was like, but that's my elder. I love him, man, and my mad respect to him, man. I would never disrespect Preem. Like that man is the top tier. What production is all about, and what hip hop DJing, everything that all the elements that you're supposed to have, he mastered them.
Right. And
I feel like, you gotta, what I mean? Like, to be honored amongst that, you know what I'm saying? That's something, I could say like a bucket list thing that I was able to, rock with a great like that. Facts.
Right.
Circle the Block Radio. Go follow, like, share, subscribe. Get this man to 3 billion subscribers by the end of the week. You better be one of them.